Hello everyone, welcome back to another Spicy Tempest Trial video that I forgot to do last month, but we're back here this month, and this time I brought Jordy with me.
Hello, hello. Did we actually forget to do it last month?
I
Is
we
that what
forgot.
happened?
I was just like so exhausted. But
What was
I'm
last
always
month?
exhausted. It was the Ice and Flame. It was like part 2 or whatever.
Was that the pirate banner?
I think it was the Pirate Banner.
Oh, I think. Okay, maybe I did forget about that.
I forgot about it. I'm just like I was just like drifting through the whole week, and then like when I finished, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, you're right. It sort of came, and then I think we discussed it.
Yeah, we discussed it,
Like,
and then like it didn't go anywhere because I just didn't say yes or no. I was just like so tired, I just forgot about it.
yeah, it's okay. I don't think we've really missed one in a while, if ever. So
There's
it's
been
fine.
no, there's been no news basically this past month.
Yeah, and honestly, I haven't even heard anybody really talk about the pirate units from that banner. Like I remember hearing some people talk about Surtur, but like that's the only unit I even really remember from that banner, so I don't know. We were fine. I don't think we
Yeah,
I don't think we missed much,
we
maybe.
didn't miss much in
I
like
don't think so.
the progress of the game, but we're back here
Definitely
now,
not.
back here in this amazing bias. Not this one. Sorry, not this one. This one, Scion's banner.
Yeah. What were your initial thoughts then? Because like I don't no, nobody expected us to be getting this kind of banner. Everybody was expecting the dancer banner, of course.
IS probably ran out of dancers. They're like, well, we milked it dry, so they went with the genealogy in some made up festival that's not in the game, but it
That's
works out
not in
all
the
the
game.
same.
And it's so weird to me how they literally like they could have used this as an opportunity to at least introduce at least one new character, but they didn't do that. They said, let's take all of the most popular faces. I'm not even gonna say the most popular characters. I'm just gonna say the most popular faces from their respective games, and let's just give Julie an alt. Let's give Larce an alt. Let's give Lewin an alt, and then I guess we have to make a duo unit form this game. Let's just go ahead and take both protagonists
it's
and
it's just funny that Seliph and Leaf they got the harmonic hero thing. Yeah, it feels like reminiscent to Sanaki and Altina because it's like the games are so closely connected. They may as well just been a duo hero.
see. And here's the part where I messed up because I thought this was a duo hero until just a second ago when you said it was a harmonic.
Yeah, because I know they say like appears in Thracia or
Uh-huh.
Thracia. Shout out to Tacho, Thracia and genealogy. But like Leaf's his first appearance was technically FE4, but canonically you could say it was
Right.
FE5.
Right. So there's a reason, but like it's like the whole Sanaki and yeah, and Altina situation thing again, where it's kind of a cop out, but at least we're finally seeing, is this our first, this is definitely our first harmonic that features two men.
It's been our first harmonic in like a year and a half to feature men in general.
Yeah, honestly. Well, I think is that true? Yeah, I think that's true.
The last one was harmonic Xander.
Xander.
Xander
Xander.
with the pirate, the
Oh,
first pirate one.
no. Baby Erica had baby Ephraim.
Oh, I meant like harmonics, strictly
Was
harmonics.
Was that? Oh wait, that was a duo, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a duo.
that's a
You're
that's the
right.
duo.
You're right. There we go. I'm getting them confused. You're right. Yeah. Oh wow. You're right. It's the
Yeah,
first harmonic to feature a guy
because
in
men
any
have no
capacity.
rights.
It's true.
It's true. Like this leaf with the harmonic skill. That's just desperation.
Yeah. They really said let's just take skills from both Leaf and Seliph and let's just put them together. Why not?
Yeah, and then they made like a. Some people would like to argue that legendary leaf's bow is better than this one because it's obviously a brave effect, but then this one has Kanto and Miracle put into it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird though. I honestly haven't like really taken a super close look at this Leaf because like the thing with like Legendary Leaf is that he had the flexibility of being either like an enemy phase Vantage Sweeper or being a really strong player phase Nuke. And so it's kind of weird that I don't, maybe not weird, but like it's very interesting that they gave him Miracle built into his weapon and took away the Brave effect, because now it kind of, I don't know, he's not a tank, but like, I don't know, like, I don't know what to do with him. Like, I wouldn't know what to do with him if I got one.
I can see like if we go to like okay ether raids, sure you can make up. I think with this you can make some pretty nasty like when Wings of Mercy change, but maybe like
Mm.
outside of it it could be good because surviving a lethal hit is pretty nice. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're
Oh, okay.
cheating. Surviving a hit.
He's got. Oh, and I'm guessing that this leaf is actually. I have not taken a look at their stats, but I'm
I
guessing
think
that
this
this
leap
leaf
is
is
really
fast.
fast.
That's kind of cool. I wish I could have made legendary leaf really fast. But then again, he hits pretty hard. He doesn't really need to quad. He can usually get the kill within the first two strikes.
I mean, if you want to call the legendary leaf, it's just a meme. And the good thing is that this leaf you can actually bless him, and he's not like legendary leaf, who's stuck in his corresponding season. If you want to like use him to the fullest, I guess.
True.
Well, in
This is
AR at
true.
least, and I guess
Yeah, you're
arena.
right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, attack,
Pretty
speed,
nice.
catch. Text the I
Mm-hmm.
like the catch skills. This is really nice.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. I feel like it's a very easy penalty to get off. You know, like just initiate onto a new enemy, or like if you got penalties like debuffs or chill skills, it's very easy to set up in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Then he's still got his S drink, his Sprite drink, and Pulse Smoke. And then he has Nova Zeal. I only call it Nova because I am not really sure how to pronounce this one. And Nova was the name before it got
Yeah,
translated.
I struggle with that. I think it's like neurons. I don't know. Yeah,
Neurons. I like Nova better, but that's just me.
Noah makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah. So this leaf, he's just really fast. He's got a lot of speed. How much speed? It says how much. Yeah, it does. Base 41 speed.
Oh, that's actually that's actually really good for a leaf considering his legendary alt has
No speed.
very low speed. Very low
And
speed.
he has 54 like attack with the weapon.
Damn, that's pretty nice.
No res and some defense. Okay. Above 12. It's a shame he can't attack 12 times, but
Imagine that unit
misleading.
attacks 12 times. I would love to see that. That'd be so
Misleading.
funny.
Okay, and then next we got Julia. Another Julia, because I just said you're going to make Julia Emblem and you're going to like it.
It doesn't look like Julia to me. Like I look at this and I'm like, that's not Julia. It's very strange. I don't see Julia when I see this alt, especially with the eyes. There's just something about the face, it just doesn't. It looks like a different character.
Yeah, you're not the only one who thought that. Like a lot of people they said that that they did like like in the trailer, like the preview picture, they did not
Uh-huh.
recognize it was Julia. They were like, who could this be? But like usually like Julia usually has like her she looks like a baby with like her
Yeah,
big eyes and
Julia's got big
everything.
eyes.
Yeah.
She's got the big eyes for sure, and like she's always got like it's not a perfectly. Is it like a perfectly straight bang? Do you have? Could you show us your fallen Julia for a quick second?
Okay,
I just want to.
let's just pull up Julia Emblem. So it's not really a straight bang. She has it like wavy
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
not perfectly straight. Like
yeah. It's definitely not like a blunt. It's like it's a little disheveled. You know, it's just a little bit messy, but it's like it's cute. But then you got yeah, that there it is again too. Like it's very consistent. Like we've already established, you know, like a really clear image of what Julia looks like, and then we get this new one, and she's like got a whole new haircut, like literally a new haircut. Like her bangs are
she got
completely
new
different.
bangs.
She got new bangs. She
That's
got
funny
new
because
bangs.
in like official artwork, she does have the leveled bangs like this.
Oh really?
Yeah, like her in game spray, it's like that, like leveled bangs. And then IS did like just the rendition. Like I don't, it still looks like Julia. I mean,
Oh okay. Yeah, between the bangs and her eyes looking smaller, it looks like a different character to me. But yeah, I understand.
like I
I
don't
wanted
remember if this artist, the artist that did this one, also did like a cipher card for Julia because like the face looks really familiar, but I could be wrong.
interesting. She looks more mature, I'll have to admit.
Yeah, she looks
She look,
very mature in this one.
yeah, much older.
And then they do like this thigh damage, or which that's a no no, and she's just a baby.
The thigh damage.
Thigh damage.
Well, the thing that always gets me, if you go back to her neutral art, is it the way that the fabric just kind of like creases around the midsection. Like you get a clear like little divide at the top of her
I
thighs.
know it's
Like
just to like sell it, but the only way fabric can really do that is like like the Greek statues, like it has to be like really really thin
yeah,
material for it
like
to
very
hug you.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I can't remember if we've done I mean I assume we've talked about this because
Oh,
I've
we
had this
have.
conversation yeah, with too many other people. It's just so funny to point out. It's like, I wonder what her dress is made out
Or
of
like my
for it to
favorite
sit.
is when they do like the swimsuits and like they have like the belly button like molded in, and it's like that's not how
Yeah.
swimsuits work.
Yes, I remember that. It's she's got a little butterfly. It looks cute.
Here's my hot take: that butterfly, it also appears in so like Duo Sigurd and Deirdre's attack animation.
Oh
So
yeah.
my here's my take: the butterfly is Deirdre watching over her, because in the paralog she said that she felt a presence watching over them, and I'm like, there it is.
Oh, that's actually really cute. I like
So
that.
that's like her
Would
mom watching over her. That's my hot take.
does Deirdre have like some connection to butterflies?
No, this is just me speculating with Duo Sigurd,
Mm,
and just like the attack animation brings out like butterflies.
it does. I do. Yeah, I do remember seeing that.
My hot take, my personal headcanon, but you do
I like
you.
that. I think that makes sense. That's fun.
I want it to make sense. Okay, then
I forgot that that's her mother.
yeah,
Explains why they look alike, but I forgot that.
they look very alike. You can like
Yeah,
you
they.
can curl up Julia's hair and straighten Deirdre's hair, and they look the same.
When I first started playing Fire Emblem Heroes, and I of course didn't know anything about the genealogy characters, I remember hearing about Julia, and then I was like, oh, that's when I saw Deirdre. I was like, that's Julia, but with the spaghetti hair.
Spaghetti hair.
Sorry, not spaghetti. Like, not sorry. I said spaghetti. I meant to say like ramen hair, because it's like it's like ramen, like but like uncooked ramen, where it's just like kind of not really curly, but it's like wavy in that. I don't know.
So it's wavy.
Yeah, that's what I referred to her as for a while.
Yeah. And then Era with her like creator sword. It's literally creator sword.
Not Aira. This is Larcy. This is her
Larce.
daughter.
Oh,
Her
right.
daughter?
Her
Yeah, her
daughter.
daughter.
Her daughter. Daughter
Yeah.
of Era.
She literally looks the same, but they just gave her an axe this
That's
time.
funny cuz oh, she looks the same as in like her original one.
Like this looks like the same artist if I were to guess.
It
Like
is the
they
same artist, I
I was
mean.
gonna say, it looks like obviously the art is like the clothing she's wearing is different, but like art style, like stylistically,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
the
it
same.
is. It is.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It
then she
looks
got
good. She looks fine.
yeah, and then she got like creator sword. Creator sword with +5 to all stats. That's literally what it looks like.
Speed and defense, solo 4 and frenzy, and joint drive attack. She's got pretty good fodder. Pretty good fodder.
Really good fodder.
Although I don't know, I don't love frenzy. I mean, we didn't really talk about it a whole lot because it debuted in Charlotte's banner, which was not a Tempest trial video. But like, I do you like frenzy? Because I honestly I don't know that I'm really a fan of it.
It's cuz you have to be below 50%, but with
Yes.
damage reduction, you kind of want to survive.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, for me, the reason I don't like frenzy is because like I also don't like brash assault. I don't like skills that require my HP to be that low because that's kind of risky. But like I get that the damage reduction is definitely gonna be there, and like because it's frenzy's like a player phase move, then hopefully you're not really ideally you're killing them before they can even retaliate.
I mean, unless you put like attack speed push, and then you can manage to like slowly get to the below 50%.
That too, yeah.
It's not a bad skill. It's not a bad skill. It's a good skill, but just gets spurn, I guess.
I still like Spurn more, yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get like a Vantage version of this. Probably.
Vantage 3 or Vantage 4.
It'll
Huh.
be something like that.
Ninadim out Lewin because they like shafting men. His
They
weapon.
really do.
His
I was
weapon's the
very.
same thing as Julia's.
It is the same thing, right? They're both inheritable, right?
Yeah, they are.
They're both inheritable, yeah. Oh, And this sorry, go this Julia, the one that we have, she's fast, right?
35 base speed, that's pretty fast. Remember back then when 35 base speed was like, whoa.
Yeah, 35 base speed used to be fast. I mean, it's definitely fast compared to most Julias, because most Julias, if I remember, are slow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is fast for Julia.
And it's just 42 base speed, and I bet she has
Yeah,
a speed super boon.
probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
And then this Julia
Um,
has like base 42 attack. She hits really freaking hard.
I bet she does. Yeah, and Light and Dark is also just very nasty.
I,
Yeah.
I've heard some people say that Light and Dark got kind of like outdated, and like, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it could definitely use a buff. Like, it could probably inflict more than just -2. And maybe if it had, like, null follow-up built into it, then I could see that being, made relevant again.
Yeah, or even like +4, inflicts -4 to all stats or something.
Exactly, yeah. And, like, or, like, a wary fighter a bit, like, prevents foe from making a follow-up attack, or just no follow-up in general. Yeah, like, it needs something there, because she's gonna get doubled in most situations.
I know,
Maybe
like
not this one.
IS really said that we're gonna get another Julia with Light and Dark again.
Another one. Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about them adding like legendary skills to like regular units?
I don't mind because like the idea is that these skills are like unique to their characters. What I don't like is that they don't like retroactively go back and add them to like the original base characters. Like regular Julia doesn't have access to light and dark. Like that
No, I have
bothers
to use
me.
I have to use a little tech res.
Lull attack res, exactly. So like that bothers me that she doesn't get access to that.
I know,
But
and like this one
yeah.
this one with like +20, +10, 30,
Plus
38 speed.
20. That's so many dragon flowers. Actually, that's pretty solid right there. Like, you could actually really invest in her speed. If you went for, like, the speed boon and went for, like, I don't know,
She also has a
Astral
super boon in
Scan.
speed, but I didn't because I just went straight up attack.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense. I understand why you did that. Although it would be very interesting to see a speedy regular Julia, because you could definitely make it work.
I know, because this Julia, this monster, absolute monster, +5,
What did you kill
plus
for speed res rain?
legendary Grima.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I
Because she
support
got
this
it for like
decision.
free, and I was like, okay then,
Yeah.
time to the
I,
meat grinder.
I support that decision. I would have done that as well.
I
That's really
know.
good. That's really good. And what did you put in her S slot? Swift Sparrow.
Sipspro.
Nice. That's good.
She hits really freaking hard here. You know what's funny?
I. Hmm.
This Julia can use dark magic.
What?
This
What do you?
Julia, you can put Fenrir on her, and she can use dark magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that something that other Julias were not able to do?
Well, unless they're red.
Like, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess so.
She can
Wait,
use
did you?
Fenrir.
Wait, what tome is she running right now? Hold up. What did you give her?
Oh,
Or
right
did
now
you give
she
her something
has
else?
this luminous, the one that she comes with.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait, why does she have all those other tomes?
Oh, I got busy. So you can give her Broader
Just
Fox, and then she can basically get minus 10
yeah.
to like speed and res.
Hmm.
Because light and dark is -2. This is -4.
Oh, so you just okay. Do you end up using those other skills at any point?
The other tomes, no. Only when
Yeah,
I want to mess around.
I was gonna say because I actually really like the new tomes that we got that are
It's a good
inheritable.
tome because you get attack and speed +5 just for having an HP threshold, and then you restore 10
Hmm.
HP every
Yeah,
turn.
I think that's really good, and I don't think we've gotten any tomes that like actually boost our
See, look how messed
speed.
up. 83 times 2, -6 to
That
res.
is, oh
+16.
my gosh, that is nasty.
It's nuts. She hits
I love that
so
she's a
hard.
flyer too.
I
Yeah,
know.
we haven't gotten a flying Julia yet, so this is kind of fun.
I know she was mostly stuck to infantry, and she's so adorable. She has such an adorable sprite.
It does look good, yeah. This is cool. I don't usually see you with flyers because you usually run infantry
I'm stuck
rules.
with infantry because all of my my favorite units are infantry.
Yeah, so this is kind of refreshing. You can actually whip out some fun fodder for that.
I know. I'm just like looking through my fodder, like, oh my god, I have like no range skills.
Speed Res Rain is really good though. I'm glad that you had a spare Grima to kill.
I
I love
know. She
that.
was just like in like I moved her to like the reserves, like that one empty space, the
Yes.
void, and I'm like,
Yes.
yes, I could use her for something finally.
That's a good decision.
I
Were you
know.
tempted to get anybody else, or did you just stop after your summoning session?
No, I just strictly wanted like Red Julia.
Oh, you didn't want like Leaf or anybody else either?
No, Leaf would have been like, oh, I hope I don't mind getting him if I'm at 3% and you don't break my
Hmm.
pity rate. But no, it was mostly going all in for Julia, and I
I
got
hear that.
lucky.
Yeah, that makes sense. Would you have wanted any of the other units as well, or like just Julia, of course?
Just Julia, really.
Yeah, that
Like
makes
Leaf would have
sense.
been a nice bonus. I'm like, oh, my first harmonic.
Oh, you don't have a harmonic yet?
No, who wants a harmonic?
I mean, that's fair. Do I have any harmonics? I have them on my Three Houses account. I don't
Oh
think I
yeah,
have
well
any on my
yeah, you're a
regular account.
collector.
Yeah, because it's Three Houses. But I was like, I do that, yeah, for collection purposes. I don't know that I have any harmonics that I've gone out of my way to actually get,
Yeah.
like for funsies. I can't think of any.
If I'd
Nope.
really want a harmonic unit, I might be crazy and just go get a harmonic Catria because she makes people scary.
Harmonic Catria. Is that the wedding one?
The wedding one.
Is she really like a threat?
Yeah, because she gives people the triangle attack.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that is really
And it's
nasty. Yeah, I
actually
forgot.
really scary in AR. Like when you fight the Catria balls, it's horrifying to have to face her.
The Catria balls. It's like Flyer Ball, but it's made around
It's not even
Catria.
flyer ball. It's just like you can have like your look at 170 damage from Dragon Fang.
That's insane. I Oh, this is a red tome. Bless you.
Oh,
Oh
it's too
my.
much. Thank you.
Oh my god. You sounded like, have you ever seen The Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah.
Do you know the part when Yzma gets turned into a cat?
No, don't compare it to that.
That's what you sounded like. I think she sneezes at one point or something, or coughs at one point, and that's what it reminded me of.
God, I will not accept this slander on my channel.
Oh Lord. Oh wait, I'm not, well, I won't. I forgot that Julia and Lewin's tomes are inheritable. I would really like Julia's tome
It's a
for my
good tome. I don't blame
It's
you
a
if you
really
want
good
it.
tome. Yeah, I want it for my Mercedes, the summer Mercedes that we got, because everybody was,
Mercedes.
yeah, Mercy, Summer Mercy. She's on a horse,
She's on a
and she's,
horse.
yeah, and she's slow, and everybody was really sad because she kind of got shafted on the banner. She was the only unit that like didn't have any good speed, and I decided to build her up as a speedster, and that tome is exactly what I need to help patch up her speed. So
So,
maybe,
Sal,
maybe,
what are you trying to get at, Jordy?
so maybe I will be also be summoning for a Julia. Who knows?
I don't blame you, Dan. I'm not gonna like hunt you down or anything. Why would I do that?
Oh, she, oh, she's also got the push skill too. Who's got attack speed push 3? Is
um,
that Petrine?
Petrine.
Okay, I can find one of her. I think I have one of
Would
hers.
you ever put that Kanto skill on Mercy, the speed res one? That like
Yes, I almost pulled for it. I almost pulled for it. I pulled for it for my Sylvain, but I didn't, I was already kind of strapped for orbs. So I was like, Mercy already comes with a Kanto skill. Let me just keep the one that she has, and then maybe later down the road, if I get pity broken by another unit that someday has speed res rain, then I'll give it to her as well. But she already comes with attack res rain, so I was like, I'll just hold on to this for now then, and I will hopefully get the other variant someday later.
yeah, because I imagine Mercy can get fast if Well,
Yeah,
or if you stack the speed, obviously.
yeah, if you really yeah, if you go for the full investment, oh, I think she can like get to a passable speed, yeah. But it requires investment, and this past month was so difficult with so much three houses everywhere on every banner.
That
It was a
was Hayes said, "Hey, let's take all of Jordy's herbs."
They really did. There was so much between brave heroes and all of the fodder. What else? Of course, this is coming out of the summer banner for three
That summer
houses.
banner just killed you. It killed you.
Yeah, it really did repeatedly. And Hero Fest, oh my gosh, there was just and the double special heroes banner. Oh, that's right, because I even recorded a summoning session earlier this week on the last day of the double special heroes banner.
Oh,
And
double scamming heroes banner. That's right.
yes, well, I got very lucky. I won't say what I got because I need to edit it and upload it at some point this
It's
week,
been a
but
month.
I feel like the banner's been out for so long, all of those banners, but like I always leave them till the last minute, so that's
I don't
fine.
blame you.
Yeah, because I just didn't know if I was gonna have enough orbs. Yeah, I just didn't know.
it's been a rough. It's been a rough past 2 months for Jordy.
It has been. There's been so much Three Houses, and the sad thing is, I don't think it's over. Like, I think that this month we're probably gonna take a little break from Three Houses, but like my gut keeps telling me that next month in October we're gonna be getting new heroes, and they're gonna be Three Houses.
Oh, October. I hope that's when we get Legendary Deirdre because I'm ready to. I'm ready to
Ooh.
make frickin' lose it. Get out of my mind.
Is this month a mythic?
It's a mythic.
Do you think that they're gonna go for the 12 again? I doubt it.
I I don't know. I don't think so. It might be too soon.
It might be too soon, although it is kind of a strange coincidence that we did just get. Well, you know what is a coincidence to me actually that we got Legendary Micaiah, followed by Resplendent Soth. Could
Right. So,
this month's new heroes be Radiant Dawn?
remember when we all hated Radiant Dawn because it was just so common?
Well, I want to see the Dawn Brigade get in, mostly because everybody hates the Dawn Brigade, and I just think it could be kind of funny.
Oh my god, I can imagine all the memes with the Dawn Brigade. Like when those units
Yeah.
get announced, people are gonna have so much fun
Because the
memeing
Dawn
it.
Brigade sucked in their respective games, but obviously IS isn't going to make these units suck. They're going to jam pack them with fodder, so you know that they're going to be busted.
And then there's gonna be a male demo, and then there's gonna be a Grand Hero battle unit that sucks.
Might be a red infantry mage, who
It
knows?
might be a red infantry mage. Julia
Yeah.
can use dark magic. Do you guys want to see Julia with dark magic?
You're so silly. Oh my god. The way you're obsessed with that.
It's so fun. It's so funny.
Oh my god. Wait, I want to see this little animation because I don't think I've ever used this skill. Fenrir. Let me see.
She can use dark. It's
Yeah.
my fallen Julia flying ult.
There you go.
This is like the most fun I've had in a while that they released Julia, or I guess
The game
flying
is
Julia.
honestly, yeah, the game is so much fun when you like get a fancy new hero to play with. Like or even just like a new skill that just completely changes your unit. Because once we got Brave Heroes and I sparked, after we did our summoning session together for Brave Erica,
Uh huh.
as soon as I gave my Ross
Surge
Surge Sparrow,
Sparrow.
like I was playing Faye a lot for those next 2 days, just like
Isn't it fun?
it's so fun because I completely redid his build around Surge Sparrow, and I was playing all the modes with all the combat animations turned on because I
That's
was like,
why I
I'm
like
having.
Tempest Trowel because I feel like a winner. There's no fallen Edelgard out here to ruin my day. There's no Speed Crom that's gonna murder my family in the last arena match.
Literally, like speaking of which, like I used to love voting gauntlets. Voting gauntlets was literally my favorite mode because I always got to like use my friends' heroes and it was just very fun. But like recently, like over the past like 2 or 3 months, I've really started hating the voting gauntlet because whenever I run into a fallen Edelgard, I'm like, that's it. Like I
You
literally can't
lose.
win. I literally cannot win. If there is a fallen Edelgard on the enemy team, I always lose, no matter how hard I try.
Don't you just send in level 1 units? That's what I do. My friends fight for me.
Okay, somebody had made me aware of that strategy earlier this year because I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Oh my god, you
I
could
didn't
just
know
cheat
that.
it.
I didn't know that. I learned that earlier this year because one day I think I had gotten a new unit and I was training them. So I put them at like the front of my party and I didn't realize that I had jumped into the voting gauntlet with that unit. And so then I realized I was like up against the enemy team. I'm like, they're only level 20. What the fuck? Oops, wait, I'm so sorry. Should not have
It's
cursed.
fine.
I'm so sorry.
You think I
Anyway,
make money?
force of habit. But anyway, it's true that like I was up against level 20 enemies and I was like, what is going on? And then I looked at my units like, oh, and then I saw my friends' units. I'm like, oh, this is a plus 10 uh like max merged duo
you're
Veronica. She's gonna
like
carry.
you're like I can use the plus 10 Dragonflower Fallen Edelgard now.
Right? It's yeah. I like voting gauntlets, but not as much anymore because if there is a an Edelgard, I'm not gonna enjoy it. And honestly, this past voting gauntlet was also really annoying because I started seeing a lot of Ericas around the maps, and
They
those
just cheat. Yeah.
you you have to like you have to bait her out and then attack her on the player phase because if you let her attack you, then it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's so hard. Like the power creep is so bad. That's why I like Tempest Trial because it's all these like generic enemies, and I feel like a winner.
That's fair. Yeah, I like that. I also like Tempest Trial because I can usually just play through it on the subway because sometimes in the subway there's no signal, but like with Tempest Trial it's like I guess it's all like preloaded or whatever, so I can just go through all the maps
I
without having to worry
know
about that.
Tempest Trial, the real friend we made along the way,
I
saving
cannot
us
believe
from
you.
boredom since 2017.
I do like it a lot. Although, actually, funny that you should mention it. Yesterday, was it yesterday or today? I think it was yesterday. I was on Twitter and I Promise Me One Thing had like made a tweet like asking like some of her viewers like how everybody was feeling about Faye right now and like if anybody else was feeling bored. And I chimed in because like you and I have obviously gone back and forth about the game, the state of the game, and like how we kind of feel like a little bit bored, a little bit underwhelmed, and especially for some of us that like are waiting for specific units or like don't take certain modes as seriously as some of the other modes, it can get very underwhelming. So
Yes.
yeah, yeah, I just thought that was very much on the nose with what you and I have gone back and
Would you
forth
say?
about.
Do you hate it? Is it boring? Do you want to uninstall?
No, I'm still subscribed to Faye Pass,
Me
so
too. We're the real villains.
really.
We're the plus 10 fallen Edelgards.
No. Oh no. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I do get bored every now and then, and sometimes doing my dailies feels like a chore, for sure. And it's gotten to the point sometimes where I'm like, okay, I can afford to not log on today. I'll eventually get the daily orb like later down the road. Like
One
I do
orb.
get,
All this thinking
yeah.
for one orb.
Well, it does. They do add up, but yeah, no, I hear you. I do get bored every now and then, but I've stuck with it, and I still want to plus 10 my favorite units. I think they still deserve it. I've also
Someone's
just
gonna
kind
be
of,
like, "You're bored, but you're still subscribed to Fate Pass," and it's like, "Yeah, do you guys not understand auto battle?"
I mean,
Yeah.
true. Honestly, auto battle is such a godsend because if like auto battle is what helps me auto through Tempest Trial and Forging Bonds. Like I need it because I don't have the time or patience to do that manually, except that
There's
I
no
have to.
time when all you do is work, and then you get home and you're too tired to play.
Literally that. Literally that. Like I don't have the energy. I don't.
You'll understand. You'll all understand one day. One day you will understand what we're talking about, or
It's
maybe you
life is
do.
it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting.
It's tiring, and then IS really thinks we want to grind 15 times just to get one orb in like a tower.
Oh my god. I have stopped doing those. Cause I think like a few months ago I had like this whole revelation moment where I was like, why am I going to do this floor, this one floor of the training tower 15 times for one orb?
Agreed.
One orb. Why am I gonna do that? And so what I've started doing for the training tower quests is that I'll do like, cause like the fifth floor and up, those are all the floors that give you orbs.
Oh,
Like, so I'll do like the fifth floor, the sixth floor, the seventh floor, and the eighth floor. Once I get to the ninth and 10th floor, those are usually the ones that I just skip out on.
yeah.
I just don't do those. I just can't be bothered.
I
I know
know.
at that point it's like 5 or 6 orbs, but I'm like, 5 orbs, that's literally
It's not.
one
It's
summon.
one summon.
That is one summon on a new circle. Like, mm. In the
uh,
grand scheme of things, it's not very much,
it's not a
but
lot. It's. I think I remember when I was doing the Julia summoning, and I was talking about how like okay, it takes like maybe like a month or something to get like 200 free to play orbs, but it takes you like 8 minutes or 5 minutes to deplete them all.
yes. Yes. That is the
Yes.
worst thing. Like because if you're especially having like a really bad summoning session, like and you saved up so many orbs for months to see them all vanish in less than like 20 minutes, that's crushing.
Shoutouts to Julia Apocalypse Part 3.
Part 3.
Part 3, like, it's never gonna end. I just want the parts to end already, and it's not gonna happen.
That's insane.
That's why I was so scared to summon on this one, because I knew I eventually had to do it. I had to get over my fear. But
It just sucks that it's red
it's
again
red
cuz like
again. Like, I don't have bad.
I hate summoning on red cuz I feel like there's just so many pity breakers.
I know. I don't know what's worse, summoning on red or summoning colorless.
Ooh, color. I would say that colorless is bad, but for a different reason. I would say that colorless is bad because, in my opinion, the pity breakers aren't great. Like, there's only like a small handful of really good colorless pity breakers, in my opinion. I would say maybe like Brave Claude and Julian come to mind. I think there's maybe like one or two others, but like, I don't know. I don't think that the colorless pity breakers are that great.
They're gonna be like Fallen Guard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Armored Stride Fodder is fine.
That's how I got my
Attack
first
defense
Fallen
video.
Guard. She was the pity breaker.
Oh, you have one?
I have one, and it's because she was a random like pity breaker, but my pity wasn't even high. I just free summoned her.
Oh, nice. Do you use her?
No, but and I actually bothered to give her close save or near save, and I don't even
Oh
use
my
her.
god.
She's just like backup in like an Ether Raids team, but like
I
I just glue eat it with Farsight Vector. That it doesn't even matter. It hasn't even come down to using her, and I'm kind of like, oh, well,
I will say that Fallen Edelgard and Brave Edelgard, but like Fallen Edelgard especially, is so
unfair,
ridiculous. Well, yes, but like
unfair.
if you have any chain challenges that you haven't done, she will take care of them for you.
IS really said she's gonna solo the map.
She really will. It's amazing because I hate chain challenges. I mean, I'm already lazy with Faye, but like I'm especially lazy with chain challenges. And so as soon as I got her, I was like, "Oh my God, she can literally just auto through them." So, she's amazing.
That's funny because I never do chain challenges, but
Yeah,
I
but
found a strategy now.
oh, you there you go. Because if you need more orbs, if you wanna do some chain challenges for the next 2 weeks and return to this banner to get more Julia merges, now you can.
Probably not. Like if I do get like legendary Deirdre, everything's going on there. Like even like
Yeah.
money, but maybe YouTube money might go into it.
Yeah.
Whatever I make.
Yeah. All
P.S.
hands on
It's not a
deck.
lot. Don't fall into the lies, guys. It's not a lot.
It's true.
I still work a full time job.
Yeah. It's not a lot. But
It's a
I hear ya.
hobby.
But yeah, I get that. Like, I feel the same because I don't really summon on legendary or mythics, but like, if someday we get, I don't know, Who would I go for? Ooh, if someday we get Bruno, like a mythic Bruno, I would dump all of my orbs and all of my non-existent orbs on that
You're
banner.
like, I will go on debt for this man.
I will. I will.
Bruno with like the big arms, like, where'd you work out? The library.
The library.
He got that strong
Yes.
from carrying the book.
Honestly, they brought him back for like a chapter, I think from last month in the story, and I was like, they remembered Bruno exists. I got happy. I hope that we get him as a mythic someday, but who knows?
Did you ever get his spring bunny ult?
No, I have not. I considered summoning for it earlier this year, but I decided against it. I don't remember why I decided not to, but I did. But I think I'm gonna try to go back and actually get it next year.
Next year.
Yeah,
If
it's
this
just so.
game's still around.
Oh my God,
It is.
it's such a sad alt though because his attack stat is so pitiful, and he's got very low speed and very low res. Like the only thing he's really got going for him is like his defense, but as a healer, that's such a weird stat spread. So
I thought he
he's in.
had attack, right? No?
Maybe he does have some attack.
He,
I think all he has is attack and defense, but like that's just weird for a healer, in my
yeah.
opinion. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. And like he's the kind of unit that I like him enough that I would be crazy enough to try to plus 10, but like not anytime soon. I've got too many other
You're
units
like,
to
what's the
prioritize.
point now? Ah.
Right? I would just rather wait for regular Bruno or Mythic Bruno. I would just rather invest in that, you know? That's what I
God.
want.
I wonder what the mythic's gonna be this month. It can't be a crusader. It's too soon for a crusader.
I think it's gonna be one of the original characters from uh the book. I think it's gonna be, the guy who we thought was the main villain, the one with the yellow. I think we're gonna get him.
They're gonna be like, hey, you guys want Freyr? Right? That's the guy, right? No?
No, Freyr is from. Oh wait, Freyr. Oh, from last book.
From last year. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, we haven't
Last
gotten
year?
him. I literally forgot that we haven't gotten him. Yeah,
So
you're
did I
right. I could.
yes.
So did I. Yes. Maybe we might get him. I actually completely forgot about him, and he is normally blue. So what? Micaiah was what? Colorless, and who was before that? It was
Uh,
the archer girl from 12. What color was she
oh
though?
yeah,
Was she
Ulir.
green?
She was blue.
Oh, she was blue? Oh,
She
never
was
mind then.
blue.
Well, maybe they could do blue again, but who knows? I don't know. If it's not, no, yeah, if it's not Freyr, I think it's gonna be the main villain from this book. I mean, I say main villain, but I don't think he's actually the true villain. I think he's just a puppet,
Who?
really. I don't remember his name. It's Reagan's brother, but like not like the one with the black hair, the one who dresses in yellow and black.
Right. That. Yeah.
He's got like a crown on his head, but I think that the crown is like manipulating him and like controlling him and possessing him or something.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. Don't you think
yeah,
it's too early for that?
I think that they're gonna get rid of him or something in the book in the story because I don't get the impression that he's the real villain. I think that it's the other brother that's the true villain. Otter, I think is his name.
Odor.
Otter or whatever. Yeah, something like that.
Stinky.
I think that either him or the short white witch are going to be the true villains. So I think that they're going to dispose of him and then he's going to be a mythic available to summon, but I don't know. Who
The
knows?
short white witch.
Who could ever know? Who could ever say? Yeah.
Has there even been a story chapter? I forgot.
There was one last month for the Brave Heroes, but that's it.
What even is there to summon? Oh god, this is so terrible. I guess I'll take
We
something
don't
and leave.
we don't have any good banners going on right now except for this special heroes, which is kind of weird because last month was like nothing but banners left and right.
Last
It's
month
kind
was such good banners, and it was unfair.
it was exhausting. That's what it was. There was so much going on last month.
I can't believe these guys are already in weekly revivals. Wow, they
Isn't that
suck.
crazy?
They suck. No.
That's crazy to me. I like Leanne too. I use my Leanne. I gave her Distant Ward, and she's my dancer that every now and then I can use as a mage tank. It's fantastic.
4%. You heard it here, folks. 1 day left.
Yeah.
Uh, I think that just about covers it for the fake dancer banner.
The fake dancer banner. Yeah, it wasn't a dancer banner. It was some, I don't know. They kind of look like they were dressed in Party City costumes,
The
TBH.
Party City costume.
It's true. Look at those sad little crown things on Leaf and Selev's heads. Like, I swear I could have saw that at, like, a Party City for New Year's. Like, New Year's Day
They went
costumes
to
or something.
the Halloween store that took over empty Blockbuster stores, and they got their deal there.
Yeah. It's giving very much that. Very much New Year's slash Mardi Gras. Kind of that energy.
Oh my god, I'll never see it. This is like the Party City of 12 banner.
It's like the tiny crown plus the giant plume. Yeah, there's something that's just really cheap about it, in my opinion.
Oh no. What a
Yeah.
read.
Well, this is
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Um, I guess that just about covers it. Thank you for joining me, Jordy, on today's episode.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure.
And, well, good luck with everyone in your Scions 12 summoning. I hope you get exactly who you wanted for. And
Mhm.
we'll see you guys in the next Tempest trial, unless we forget about it. But
I don't think we will. We're good. We're back on track now.
we're back on track.
Mhm.
Good luck, everyone, and bye bye.
Bye-bye.